In this video, I'm going to be going over why you should just grab your camera, get outside, start filming, and stop with all the excuses. Roll that intro. Hey beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. I am Greg Stocks and I'm a videographer based in London in the UK. So this video was inspired by one of my subscribers who dropped me a message. Turns out they're quite new to video and they're very nervous because they had their first video shoot coming up, their first proper video job. And yeah, they were asking loads and loads of questions. So I answered those questions as best as I could, but my overriding message was to just don't overthink these things. I mean, it's great to prepare for your shoot, do your research, look into the location that you're going to be filming, maybe have a look at some other videos online that are perhaps kind of a similar kind of look that you're going for, that you can learn from. But ultimately don't panic, because it's very important when you're new to video just to get out there and film, because you can learn a lot from the actual mistakes that you make. So it's good to be prepared, do your research, but don't procrastinate. Don't overthink these things as well, guys. So if you're just starting out in video, and also if you're a more experienced videographer, it's important to not stress too much about being a perfectionist, because there's always going to be someone that creates a better video than you. Before in the past when I've watched YouTube videos, I've sort of compared myself to others and I thought, oh, Peter McKinnon or Craig Adams or Casey Neistat, whoever it is, well, I'd get annoyed at myself because I think, oh, I'm not as good as them. Their video footage is way better than mine. But ultimately, these guys have been honing their crafts for years and years and years. They haven't become an expert just like that. They would have also started off as a beginner at some point. So I guess my point is, if you are starting out, even if you are experienced like myself, don't stop doing work because you feel like you're not achieving that perfect look that you so badly desire. Just keep working, keep making the video content. You'll get better and better, you'll get feedback, you'll learn from your mistakes, and there's no reason why you can't achieve that as well, guys. So it's important to not dwell on equipment as well, guys. Maybe you're sat at home watching YouTube videos and you want to go out and film, but you feel like your camera isn't good enough. Well, let me tell you, that is not the key to creating an amazing video. Obviously it does help if your camera produces a great image, but focus on the storytelling. Focus on what's in front of that camera. Content is everything. You can still film things on old camcorders or on these cheap beginner DSLRs, or even your mobile phone. Stop it, stop it. Stop with the negative thoughts, okay? Get out there and start filming. Don't worry if you haven't studied film either at college or university. It's something that can stop you from filming. If you're watching these guys on YouTube that have been to film school and done this many years of filming, and they've networked and met all these amazing other film students and they've shot these short films, it's easy to be discouraged. I've been there and thought, oh, I'm not good enough, I've not learned that. But actually, get on YouTube. There's so many videos on YouTube that can teach you. It's also important just to get hands-on with your camera. Take practical action and figure out what settings work for you with your camera actually, because you can learn so much knowledge and learn all the technical skills, but you might pick up a camera and just freeze because it's something that you just haven't done that often. So if you're not filming because you're stuck for ideas, then evaluate yourself. Are you just slumped on the couch trying to come up with something? Perhaps go for a walk, clear your head, surround yourself with nature. I find that by going for a walk over the park really helps to inspire that creative thinking. So if you're stuck for an idea, don't let that stop you from filming. Pick up your camera, go outside, see what's happening in your hometown. Maybe there's some kind of event on that you can go along and just film. Create something amazing, stick it on Facebook, tag that town's Facebook page, and maybe they'll share it and get your video content out there like that. Consider the law of attraction, guys, as well. if you're always telling yourself you can't do this and you're feeling very negative about everything, chances are you're not going to get anywhere because you're living in that negative mindset. If you start to think positively and think, oh, maybe I could really achieve this. Yeah, I'm going to keep working hard, even if I don't have the best equipment, even if I don't have the best ideas, I'm just going to keep filming, and hopefully something great will come from this. If you have that mindset, then chances are you will eventually achieve positive results. So something that I did when I first got my camera was I just went out into my garden and just saw what was going on. And then I noticed there was a bee on the ground struggling for life. And I ended up making this short little film about this bee and, you know, just helping it out with some syrup, giving it an energy boost. And it was really quite fascinating just looking at this bee through this lens. So just go outside, see what's happening, see what you can come up with. So I've got some parting thoughts for you guys who may be lacking in some inspiration and motivation. When you take action, you open yourself up to feedback. And with that feedback, you can look to learn from that and progress so that in your next project, you take that feedback on board and produce something that's even better. So a quote that I heard online, somewhere on YouTube, I can't remember where, but it really stuck with me, was successful people do not fear the judgment of others. And I think that's really great and inspiring, because for a long time I didn't make YouTube videos because I felt like I wasn't good enough, or I talk too slow, or my personality's not right for YouTube, I'm too introverted. But if you're passionate about something, then try and be optimistic about it and disregard negative opinions of other people. If you're happy with what you're doing, then stick to it. Do not fear failure either, guys. Failure is an important part of the learning process. I said this before, but you can learn from each time you make a mistake. And one time I was filming an interview, I had 2 cameras. I thought I'd press record on both, but I accidentally hit record on just one. 15 minutes later, put the cards into my computer, realized that one of them was blank, and I just thought, oh my God, how has this happened? This is such a sickening feeling. But when that happens, you know to check your camera 3-4 times that it's recording afterwards. So sometimes you have to make these mistakes to learn from them. And lastly, guys, you do not achieve anything by not taking action. If you just keep thinking about what you want to do and what you're going to do and don't implement anything, then it's not going to happen. Get your camera or get your pen out, or whatever it is. It doesn't necessarily need to be videography. It might be going to the gym. Don't think about, oh, I'm going to do these exercises, oh, I'm going to go to the gym next week. Start doing it now. Life is too short. Have to start now. So try not to overthink things too much and worry about things. Just start doing. Every time you're doing, you're learning, you're executing, you're becoming better at something. You know that phrase, practice makes perfect. Keep working at something and inevitably you're gonna get really good at it. Don't have any pressure on your shoulders. Just enjoy the fun that filming brings. Anyways, guys, I've been Greg Stocks. I hope that's been of value to you. I hope you found that motivating and inspiring. Please consider subscribing. I've got loads and loads of videos planned, and I really want to build a community of video and travel lovers here on this channel. So make sure you subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, positive vibes, bye.